Booyaka, booyaka.
On the
619. Booyaka, booyaka. That's my bro. I don't know why I had Rey Mysterio on my mind. Chico, it is Thursday.
Say Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, man. Booyaka, booyaka. 619. Chico
Yeah.
is undefeated.
What's that?
Cat is the morning run.
Easy. Yes, it is. Undefeated.
Was that a possum? What was that sound?
That's the cat.
If cat sound like that, don't get it. Don't leave that cat alone. That's a sick cat.
Runners. Mount up. Uncle Neely, Big Dog Chico right here. TMR Live. That's the Morning Run Live. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere else. So you can type in Uncle Neely, Big Dog Chico, or the Pregame Network, and some ish should come up. You understand me? To discuss today. But before we do, make sure y'all get in that comment section. Leave your comments, your questions, anything else y'all want us to talk about, tackle. Put it in the comment section. Y'all want to guarantee that we get to it. Make it a super chat. We'll definitely get to that.
Super duper.
ASAPper.
I see BJ Nelson in the chat, Reverend BJ Nelson.
Real.
Rev had to correct y'all the other day. Rev said, "Nah, man, I'm from San Francisco, but I'm in Sacktown. Do not get it twisted."
That's how he was able to hit us with some of that Sacktown knowledge that only someone would know if they were out there in the loop of things. So he gave us a little bit. We're going to talk to Coach Brendan Marion sometime shortly, also right here on the show. So y'all stay tuned for that. We got some good news out there from Shedeur Sanders. We also got some this. Right? We get letters in the mail. Unlike today, you might get an email or a text or a phone call. We used to get those letters. So I used to mailbox and look, and first thing I look at was the letterhead, right? Where you'll see the university that's sending the mail. The one day I actually looked through there and I saw Michigan. Boy, I thought I was the big dog then, dog. But it was just one of those generic messages, letters that comes to every recruit probably. Hey, you're on our recruiting list, but here's an invitation to our camp, that you can come to, da, 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 da. But I felt special getting that invite from Michigan, man. That's a prestigious university, and all of these things that just happened, we're going to get into, whether it's now or later. Let me know when you want.
So, Chico, when you noticed that envelope from Michigan was to your neighbor across the street, did you take it over there? Or did you keep it like it really came to your house?
It had my name on it, player. So it was for me. It just wasn't personalized like those other ones you would get that'll be signed by the coach or actually have your name on there. Hello, Chico.
Yeah.
This was just hello, prospective student athlete.
Hello, black guy from the South. To help us
like
reach quota.
We send this to everybody, so just don't feel special.
Boy, you sick in the head. You is sick in the head. Hey, speaking of stuff to update y'all on before we get into today's show, deep into it, and be true to it. We told y'all it's gonna be some showtime changes coming up. So don't forget that tomorrow's morning run is the evening run. We're gonna do a night morning run. So that'd be 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. Get your drink on with us. It'll be a night show. Sunday, when we typically do Unc and Chico at night, we're gonna move it up and do it right about an hour after the Browns games gets done. So tap in with Big Chico on his network. He'll be calling Shedeur's game live, and then about an hour after that game ends, you can expect Unc and Chico live, and we'll be discussing the game and breaking down what happened. You feel?
Yes, sir, with the bless, sir. Also, we forgot to talk about 44-year-old quarterback Philip Rivers might be the
Yeah,
starting
you
quarterback
now.
for the
Look, Chick, I
Colts.
meant to ask you that. I should ask you via text, but I could ask you now. I don't know what the hell was wrong with you yesterday.
I don't know what the hell was wrong with us
Man,
yesterday.
you went through like 8 topics in 10 seconds each. Like as I teed it up, I talked about how did they overlook a Cam Newton and go Philip Rivers when I did the little opening, and then you're like, yeah, man, da 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 da. Then you went to the next topic. I'm like, I guess you don't want to talk about Philip Rivers.
Now we were supposed to come back to it, but I guess we're back to it today. You know what I mean? So we can talk about it now after a day has passed and we've seen what's going on up there in Indianapolis with all their QB issues. They went and they called up a guy by the name of Philip Rivers, who haven't played since 2020, 44 years old, our grandfather. And they called him up, say, hey man, we need a quarterback, dog. You know the system, you're running the system, you ran the system. Can you come play quarterback for us? And Philip Rivers was added to their practice squad for emergency depth after Daniel Jones tore his Achilles. Uh, Unc, do you expect to see Philip Rivers playing this week or next? Or what's your concerns about having a 44-year-old quarterback back there?
I don't have no concerns. My focus is on my Cowboys concern wise. But I will say, I mean, if you're gonna do it, why not do it, Chico? Like if you're gonna bring them up, like put them in the game, man. And as in as much as I totally understand what Cam Newton is saying about Cam Newton,
Mhm.
we have to remember that Philip Rivers played there
Yeah,
on his way out. And
right.
so, whereas, yeah, you could have called up Cam, who says he's still in football shape, says he's still working out. I think they called Rivers because, familiarity system and he's been in the building.
Yep.
Having said that, you know, at some point you still want to go to what's the best available out there. And I ain't mad at Cam Newton for believing he's the best available out there because Philip Rivers actually retired.
Yeah.
Cam Newton hadn't retired. He hadn't submitted retirement paperwork,
Hmm.
and then there's those who say, well, Cam ain't made it known that he would play. And he ain't made it unknown either. Like, he hadn't
Right. That he
retired.
wouldn't play.
Yeah,
It's
so
almost like when people start doing podcasts, like it's like they can't get offered a job to come back. Like it's like once you start talking about stuff on the podcast, like you can't play anymore, or they just doing that to Cam? Because we see a lot of current players with podcasts. Like, what's going on, man? So I think it's like exactly what you said. This guy's played there before. He knows the offense. He's not going to have to come in and learn anything. He's coaching his son's high school team with the same offense. So it just should be more about ability rather than learning with Philip Rivers in this case. Yeah.
yeah, and I love what Maya had to say. I hope I be saying it right. I be getting mixed up with
Mia,
Maya and
Mia,
Mia. Okay, I'm
Mia.
gonna say it's just said it's like when they called up Jeff Saturday when he was ESPN to be the interim coach.
Yep.
Thinking outside the box. And again, Jeff Saturday, having played center for Peyton Manning, knows the offense there. So somebody just familiar. And I agree with you, it is thinking outside the box, but I think the common thread there is you calling somebody who's been in your building before.
Hmm.
But
That's
I
what it
say,
is.
man, if you're gonna call up Philip Rivers and have him on the P squad, I mean, why not find a moment in the game to get him out there, man?
Yeah. Got to. And if this, if he doesn't perform well, do you keep him on and think that he's gonna perform well, or do at some point you say, you know what, this guy he can't get out of the way of his own self. He's gonna get hit. We might need to call Cam Newton up and at least try to teach him the offense and see what can
or
happen later on.
anybody, or
Or yeah,
anybody. You can't bet on somebody 44, man. Because one thing about being 44, just like we open the show and talk about Cat is undefeated, Father Time is undefeated.
no,
If
that's a
you
fact.
if you 44 and live long enough, you're gonna turn 45. So
And
like, it's like
you're gonna wake up with something hurting and you didn't
yeah,
do anything to make it hurt. Now you want to tell
yeah,
me I'm gonna go out there and play quarterback and have some big angry 250-pound coming trying to hit me fast as hell and fall on top of me like you saw Big Sweat fall on top of Shedeur Sanders in the game. Sweat
yeah.
366 pounds. At least he tried to hold himself up a little bit. But just imagine, you know, taking that as 44, dog. No.
But
I think
hey, get back to trust and relationships.
he might have built up a
And,
callus for that.
no, I'm talking about as far as these people who get called and don't get called.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
one
Yep.
thing
Yep.
now, I do not know Cam Newton personally. I'm talking about the perception.
Mm-hmm.
The perception of Cam,
Mm-hmm.
you know why they ain't called Cam, man.
Yeah. He's
Same
gonna
reason
come in with
same
his
reason they ain't get that ball to Marshawn Lynch.
yep.
Like man,
Yep.
we don't feel like dealing with this.
He's
And
gonna come
whatever
in with
this
his
is.
dreads and his big hats and his jerseys and bow ties and he just needs can we just have a quarterback?
Phillip Rivers, 44 years old, on the
There you
active.
go.
Yeah, man.
Made his
Shout out to
dream
that
come
guy.
true. Made any former player who's been sitting out for 5 years or more dream come true. Because every former player out there is sitting at home watching games, be like, man, I could have, or they need to call me, or at least give me a chance. And he got that call, dog. So
No,
we'll see what
we
happens.
not seeing this. You know, they say art imitates life, right? We not seen this in movies. We saw it
What
happen
movie
to
is
Cap
this?
Rooney. Like you know, don't get that man that ball, man.
Cap.
Cap
He
Rooney.
said Cap. Yeah, man. So we'll see. Hopefully, he go out there and play well, man. And play well and prove what the hell he needed to prove, and that is sugarty.
Boy, I thought
Put
you
him
was
up
going to
one time.
Michigan. I was like, boy, what a segue. Somebody played well. Like,
He
that's
played
how
well.
like, what the
Now he fumbled the bag, but
yeah.
Shedeur Sanders played well. 364 passing yards, 29 rushing yards, 4 total TDs for the rookie, and the votes are officially in. And QB Shedeur Sanders has been named the Pepsi Zero Sugar NFL Rookie of the Week for Week 14. It was 6 nominees alongside his teammate, tight end Harold Fanning Jr. But of course, Shedeur won. Talk about your nephew, Unc, winning this award.
Yeah, you know what? We can address a woulda, coulda, shoulda. I know we like to say if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
You ain't lying.
But just think he'd been playing all along, he'd be positioned right now to be rookie of the year.
Mm,
Because I'm not saying that Shedeur would have done this every game. I'm not even finna sit here and say the Browns would have an absolute winning record or be sitting at the top of the division or none of that. Because you still got the growing pains to go through.
yeah.
But the Browns, in my mind, would probably be three or four wins greater than they are right now had they been playing the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and when you look at other high profile rookies that came out this year, if you just look at what Shador has done with the opportunities has, imagine had he had 14 opportunities to do that, there's no doubt he'd be rookie of the year nominee and be
Right.
running with it. So I don't know if I'm sitting here thinking that every game is going to be 400 yards and 4 touchdowns. You know that you have to games have ebbs and flows, and you got different plans for who you're playing. But I will say this: the best is yet to come.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's got 5 and 6 touchdown games in him. He's got 500 yards passing in him. We've seen it before. Saw it at
Yeah.
TCU, and no way he can come from the SWAC and do it in what was then the Power Five. You saw him do it. He's facing Caleb Williams again this weekend when they faced off at Folsom Field. USC
Mm-hmm.
got the win, but Shedeur put up major numbers then. I think you're just seeing the tip of the iceberg in what he is capable of in the NFL. So this Rookie of the Week honor is not surprising. The more weeks you play him, the more weeks he's gonna be able to get it.
That's right. Shedeur started 3 consecutive games beginning week 12, of course. Over those 3 starts, he has completed 50 of 87 passing attempts for 722 passing yards and 5 touchdowns. Also completed at least 1 pass for 50-plus yards in each of his first 3 NFL starts. Put an E-ski in the chat for Shedeur Sanders.
How they spell it?
To quote Reverend B.J. Nelson, 2 E's and a ski. E-E, ski. 2 E's and a ski. They think about that, but we're gonna ride with that. Louisiana Glen, oh now, Reverend BJ Nelson, what's happening? King of the Throne in the building. Pot of coffee up in here from Michigan for show. Professional lube job is in the chat also. All
What?
right. That's the name of it. That's the name of them. Professional lube job. I know you know that makes you excited, but that's the name of it. What that picture of Lane Kiffin, who them girls he's with? Don't tell me Lane knocking.
Oh, I totally disagree with Shedeur's thumbnail. I'm not Shedeur with Chico's thumbnail today.
Why?
They
What's
ain't
wrong with it?
got nothing to do with me. He made that thumbnail. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
What's wrong with the thumbnail? Just has a picture of Lane Kiffin, and with all the things going on with these coaches and stuff, I was going to ask the question: do coaches have to be on their P's and Q's and not be taking pictures like Lane Kiffin did? This could be an innocent picture that Lane has taken, but I think with the climate of today's everything that's going on and the coaches and the cameras everywhere, you got to be careful. I guess that takes me right into Michigan's coach, Unc. You've seen the news. We've seen the news. This man has been fired from the University of Michigan, not Shedeur, but Sherrone has been fired from the University of Michigan as their head coach with cause, Unc. We've talked about guys being fired in the past without cause, and you know they having to pay out these coaches and stuff with cause, dog, is what they said. And of course, we're gonna have to hear Coach Moore's side whenever it comes out. I think he's have arraignment tomorrow and everything's going down. So let me know what you think about this situation from what you have gathered so far in the Unc universe.
It's just unfortunate, man. Let me say this: I'm not someone who makes fun of someone's downfall.
Mm-hmm.
Make fun of someone's bad decision making, no matter how much of an adult they are, no matter how much it is what it is and or justified. Uh, and my just straight up terminology, like the shit ain't funny to me. Like I
Mm-hmm.
don't. And let me say this, so people get their draws in the wall. I'm not saying it's funny to other people. I'm speaking on my behalf. It's not funny to me. And we've seen this play out before. We know that one of the stringent things in collegiate contracts with head coaches is fraternization with staff or students or anybody in your building that's under your auspices or management, and that is the number one trigger for with cause. And when you're fired with cause, you don't get anything towards your buyout. Your last paycheck was your last paycheck, or maybe the current month is your last one. The stuff affiliated or associated with the arrest that came after he was terminated. So I pray for the brother's mental health. Because when you talk about the embarrassment that you've done to yourself, to your family, this man has a wife and kids, and to reach a mental state that you're even hinting at or considering suicide and had to be placed in some kind of protective custody because you're a threat to yourself or others. I go back to what I started with. Shit ain't funny to me. And so it is what it is. I ain't finna sit here and talk about, oh man, they shouldn't have done him like that. He did this to himself. He knew the rules. He broke the rules. He got caught breaking the rules. But it's when you're talking about somebody's mindset and their mental health and being about to harm somebody or harm themselves, and what this does to their kids, his kids who have nothing to do with this, or his wife. I still fall back on, because I see a lot of people laughing about it when I'm on the internet. Shit ain't funny to me. I don't see any humor in no meme about it. I don't kick people when they down. I'm gonna pray for the brother or anybody else in a similar situation, even when it's their own fault. Because Chico did this.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the shit that happens to you that you didn't want to happen to you was your fault that it happened to you.
Right.
So everybody in that same boat. Everybody in that same boat. And you would just hope we get to a point in this industry or in these situations that you've seen enough terminations and contract loss, whether it's a Bobby Petrino or a Mel Tucker. Like, this is white and black coaches that it happens to. And again, the arrest stuff was after the termination, and from what I'm reading, was because of threats he made to the person who cost him his job, his cohort in these activities, if you will, and also the threats he was making to himself. No laughing at no. And Neely love to laugh and Neely love to play, but ain't nothing to play with to me.
excuse me. Yeah, truly a sad situation. Like you said, man, lose his career, uh, seemingly might lose his family, and then with this, alleged relationship, they're saying that the young lady got pregnant. There's reports out there. Of course, she can't be fired because of she is the quote unquote victim. A lot of layers to this. I can't wait for the rest of it to come out. Because I'll tell you this, man, and it just speak from personal experience from back in the day. Not saying it's right, but it's definitely been going on in a lot of circles out there. So it might be a lot of coaches having to get themselves right and look themselves in the mirror and say, "Man, we gotta be careful. Can't be doing this right here." Because I don't know. I think this was a setup in you set yourself up for a bad situation by having this young lady as your assistant that you're having allegedly these relationships with. Then you give her. They're saying that he gave her double the salary and things of that nature. So, and then there's a report out there that from the first of the month saying got a staffer pregnant and is soon to be fired. So it's been rumblings for a while now, and it just came out. So we'll see. It
And
might
let
be a
me let
lot
me
more to
let me
come
get
out.
on let me get on Michigan top for a second,
Okay.
and then I get back on his head. Pause.
Hmm.
When it's with cause, it's supposed to be certain and sudden. You got to do a little due diligence. Don't get me wrong, but the tea leaves I'm reading suggest Michigan knew about this before they played Ohio State in that game. And it begs the question to me: what if Michigan had won that game?
So
Would you
you're
do what
saying,
you're doing right now?
yeah. So you saying the laws might have affected what they thought and how they acted?
I'm gonna say it again, and you can take away from what I'm saying.
Iski.
You just said they knew
Hmm.
December 1st.
Mm-hmm.
You just
But so,
said that.
someone knew December 1st. There was a
Okay, if
tweet put
somebody
out there
knew
on
and it was
December
out there
1st.
in a tweet and it was public, they knew.
Yeah.
All right. Why you wait?
Mm.
Why you
Great
wait?
question.
Maybe winning that game was enough to try to sweep this under the rug, but then when you lose the game, it's like, all right, forget it. Let's just deal with it.
Damn, that's messed up.
But look, there is nobody to blame in this situation but him.
Yeah.
You can't create an environment. I don't care if it is football where ain't no women around. So whether she's your executive assistant, secretary, or just in the building, you got to have self-control and self-governance. And if you can't control yourself, have somebody around you that'll help you control yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't ever be alone with people where people can say this or that happened, or it can lead to something happening.
Right.
Because I'm gonna tell you this, Chico, God is my witness. Need a little cat.
I was about to say, I don't know what's gonna come after that.
I don't love it worth losing 6 million, 9 million, 10 million, 12. I don't love it like that.
Mm-mm.
So if I had a problem saying no or controlling myself, I'm gonna have somebody around me. It'd be cheaper to pay. It'd be cheaper to have somebody around me and pay them $75,000, $80,000 a year just to make sure I don't do nothing crazy.
Right. Because now you're coming out of pocket millions.
Yeah,
And you're losing
I mean,
millions. So
people
you're right.
do it all the time with their diet. Yeah, man, I got a
Mm-hmm.
chef. Yeah, I got a trainer. They stay with me to make sure I ain't doing stuff I shouldn't be doing. If you can't
Right.
control your appetite, and all of us have appetite issues, it may just be a different thing.
Yeah.
Have somebody around you that's gonna help you control your appetite. But at the end of the day, man, it is personal responsibility.
Yep.
Coach Moore put himself in this position, and he's got to deal with the consequences of putting himself in this position. My thoughts just go out to his family, his friends, and I'll say this, man, and it just is what it is, Chico. It's hard for us, black people, to get an opportunity after somebody else black messes up. White coach could mess up, white coach come right behind him. Black
Yeah.
coach mess up, it's like we all do it.
Yeah. It's like,
And
I don't
so
know
I,
if we
I
should go
hate
that route again.
I hate to stain that perception wise it puts on minority coaches, up and coming young minority coaches. that will put boosters and ADs or presidents who do not typically look like young minority coaches, put them in a position that they don't want to extend this to somebody else. Now, Bobby Petrino can do what he did, and years go by, he right back in coaching. It don't
Yeah,
work that way.
man. Mm-mm.
It just don't. And we can say that ain't fair. Like I tell my kids, the fair be here second week of October, and even them games read. So don't get caught up into what's fair and what's this and what's that. Personal responsibility, self-governance, know the rules, know the lay of the land, and know you're getting held to a different standard of expectation and different standard of scrutiny.
Yeah.
Just period.
Man, I just wish and I pray for his mental health because, you know, with him going through what he's going through, and then they're saying that he threatened to kill someone, or he's saying that my life is over in a sense, and all of those things. Like that's mental right there, and hopefully he gets through that and realize that is more life to damn live, dog. And you made a
Yeah.
mistake,
And that's why I was
and
starting off earlier with, and I go back to it. The shit ain't funny to me.
hmm
Because somebody around him needs to grab him and hold him tight and let him know, man, this is bad. This is a bad moment. It's gonna be a bad moment for some days to come. But the fact of the matter is, you ain't the first person this something happened to, and life will go on. You 39 years old, man. You got a lot of life ahead of you. Even if your coaching is done at this level, your life ain't done.
yeah,
Like you ain't facing nothing with having got some cat. Because in the history world, including the Bible, if men of power don't do nothing, they gonna get some cat.
mm. Well, I think you know what,
You ain't
and
done nothing that other people have not overcome and bounced back from. Pray, humble yourself, get with your family, make it right. Even if you can't make it right and keep the family together, be the best father you can to your kids. And one day at a time, and keep turning pages out the calendar because you cannot put this toothpaste back in the tube.
nah,
That's literal and figurative.
yeah.
Like skeet. When it's skeet, it's out. It's gone.
He's skeet though.
You can't put it back in there.
I just think he's as a father, man. I think he's worried about his kids hearing about this, knowing about this, and that might hurt a father, who's trying to be a good father, who might have just made a mistake. I think that might hurt him more than anything, knowing that his kid's going to be able to look back on this wherever it's now or years
Yeah,
later,
it's
and they'll
gonna
be
be on
able
the
to see
internet
this
forever.
and read about this. Yeah, it's going to be a stain on him forever,
I,
like you
I,
said.
got- I
Whether
got
he's
to tell you,
coaching,
Chica, now you
he
driving
can
me
go.
down this road. This wasn't something I was intended to say, but you
Okay,
driving me down this road. I had a long list of shit I could lose my job for. I'd rather my sons know it was over some cat than the way some of these folks be doing stuff. I ain't killed nobody, I ain't did nothing with no kid. I ain't stole no money. I did what everybody trying to do when they go home tonight. Everybody want to go home and get some. That's what I'm guilty of. And that's what I'm telling this brother. You wrong. You messed up. You lost your job. You put a stain on other folks who ain't got nothing to do with this. But this too shall pass. This is not even worth considering taking your life or somebody else's.
I hope.
Sit
I
your ass
hope.
down. Take
Yeah.
a deep breath. Get you sequestered somewhere. Get you the mental help you need, and let's just deal with the outcome it is. But
No, you'll
taking
be all right.
yourself out, all you did is take a father from your children.
Yeah, that ain't
Hurting
the.
the young lady who quote unquote went and told it, or whoever your partner was. All you doing is adding time to your sentence. Because what you
Yeah,
did to
yeah.
get you where you are ain't
Not,
criminal.
right. It's not gonna put you in jail.
No,
Yeah. So you're gonna have to just deal with some things. You're gonna have to cry at nighttime, but you're not gonna have to be locked up. You
no,
know what I'm saying? You can still be a father to your kids, although you're not with their mother. You know what I mean? So there's
yeah.
things you
And we
can
don't
do,
even know
dog.
that may not even happen.
Yeah, she might take them
Right.
back and be like, I forgive you. I am, going to
Yeah,
honor
who
my
knows?
vows or whatever. Who knows how this is going to play out? But at the end of the day, dog, you can't take yourself out and end the show like that and just think that that's going to be the answer. You know, you too strong for that. You're a
No, then
national
everybody else
champion.
who's in a situation like this, let this be a warning to you. Stop,
That's
because
what
you're
I said
gonna
at the
get
beginning of the
caught.
show.
You're gonna get caught. It's gonna happen. You can't hide that forever. You stop,
Yeah. You
and
know
it
what?
doesn't. It never ends well. Show
I
me
was
a
watching
time
this
it
show
ended well,
last night.
Chico.
I was watching the show last night where this older couple was scamming the VA, the government, out of monthly checks, right? Like $10,000 a month, right? And they did it so elaborate, like both of them were claiming disability. Okay, on your meeting, I'm gonna wheel you in on a wheelchair. We only got one wheelchair, so for my meeting, I need you to wheel me in on my in the wheelchair for my disability, right? So they kept doing this, and I was like, why would you keep doing it, knowing that you're doing wrong, knowing that you're robbing the government? I can see if the story was they robbed the government for 3 months and then they got out of town and they out of the country, they gone forever. They kept doing it as if they wasn't going to ever get caught. Like they believed the lie. So what I was saying is what you just said. No, if you're doing it, stop while you're ahead. Stop or get out the
Chico,
country.
do me a favor and move the chat out my beard. I can't read it no damn way right now. I'll say this, man. It's almost like that gambling stuff that we ain't about no more.
Yeah.
We also got to understand when you talk about that's when quit or stop or whatever. It's like we also got to understand, man, that you're not seeing the world clearly because you're having an addiction.
Mm,
Like whatever these wheelchair people were doing with their money from the scam, they were more addicted to that than they were stopping.
right.
The first time Coach Moore touched this chick, he knew it was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
He was more addicted to that. Why must I be like that? Why must I chase the cat?
But the dog getting me.
He was more addicted to that than what this could do to his family. And we all been down roads like that and made decisions, man. Think how many people out there in the chat who are not drunks but done drove drunk before. You just didn't hit nobody. You
Mm.
just didn't get pulled over. You broke the law. And so when you
Unc,
see somebody else get caught, instead of kicking on them and downing them, let that be a reminder to you, like, damn, I don't need to be drinking and driving either, man. Damn, I don't be trying to mess with that chick that work on the third floor either, man.
yeah.
Like
Well,
learn
we'll
from
see, man. Let's just
instead of kicking somebody while they down, learn from them being down so it don't happen to you. That's the lesson
right.
in all this.
That's the lesson, dog. Learn from it. Well, let me say this. Adam Schefter, they're trying to make him learn from something. And he said that right now this is trending. Adam Schefter is under criticism for his comments about Sherrone Moore. And what he said was this, I'll quote, "What we haven't heard yet is more side of the story. He gets his say in this he gets his say in this particular situation as well. I do know he felt like people had it in for him for an awfully long time. He's under fire for that. Is that anything he said wrong right there?"
I don't know Adam or what he's talking about, but everybody got the right to say what they want to say.
And a lot of people are getting on him for that because he said the fact that Coach Moore will have his chance to say his side of the story. And they're
Yeah, absolutely
what
will.
side?
Like at some point, or he might not because he don't owe you no side of the story. Chico, you ever been
Mhm.
fired from a job?
Damn
I ain't
right.
asked you what. I ain't asked you what job. Have you ever been let go from a job?
I said, damn right.
Yeah. Did you go make an announcement as to tell your side of it to the world?
Mm-mm.
Man, I'm trying to explain it, the energy to the light bill. Why I did this extension? I ain't went to the barbershop and told everybody why I got let off from Jit in the Jungle. It ain't got nothing damn to do with them. That
Yeah.
man don't owe us no explanation.
I just hope for the best, dog. Don't off yourself. You'll be all right at the end of the day.
In any
Let's move on, huh?
in any situation.
In any
Anybody out there,
situation.
man, going through something and you considering that you can't do it no more, man, reach out to Uncle Chico, reach out to somebody, slide in our DM, do something. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Get back from that.
I was about to say, ain't no coming back for that, dog. We can't help you if you do that. Like what you doing? Don't just crash out. That's a real crash out right there. If you off yourself. All right.
But I will say this, Chico, final note
All right.
is undefeated. And how do you fight somebody and win when they've never lost? It's real easy. You don't fight them.
Mm.
If you don't get in the ring with Cat, you can't lose to fight the Cat. is undefeated. And I know you're thinking, yeah, but it ain't faced me yet. No, no.
Like it ain't phase. I'm gonna be the one to put that 1 instead of
And
that 0 on his record.
get written records since they've been drawing on cave walls is undefeated.
Mm, mm, mm.
Don't
Man,
fight it. Don't get in the ring with it. Don't challenge it. Don't risk it
it's
because you're
just
gonna
hard
lose.
to, like Chris Rock said, it's just hard to run from it. Every time I try to run from it, I pull a hamstring. Like,
Yeah, but that's
stop it.
here's
You
the deal,
caught me.
Chico. I'm glad you mentioned that.
Oh, you caught me.
Don't run from cat in general. Run from bad cat. Run from cat that can hurt you. I
That's
ain't
your unk
saying
advice for the
don't
night.
chase cat. I'm saying don't chase that cat.
That's your unk advice for the night.
Hey,
Don't
get
chase
you
bad
some.
cat.
Just don't get it where you work. Don't get your honey where you make your money. You can
Especially
take
30
that
damn
money
million.
and import some honey.
You ain't lying, especially 30 million. Why you got to be parading
Yeah.
around with your honey, dog? Why you got to give her a certain job? Why you got to let your wife see you next to a beautiful blonde each and every day? You know what? That's a whole nother subject that I had issues and I had questions with, but we'll let everything play out like it's supposed to, and hopefully everything will be all right. But phew, yeah, dog, you could have imported. You could have got some imported. You know what I mean? You over here drinking Bud Light when you could have been drinking some Dos Equis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drinking that natural light where you could have been drinking some. What's another imported beer? Yeah, imported beer. Heineken.
Stella Artois.
Yeah. Give me the Bud Light. What you doing, man? American made beer. That's right. Shout outs right quick, Unc. Let's get some shout outs. We're gonna
Let's do
start
it. What
right
we got?
here. Let me see. With Big Khalil and Mama Benson, right out of Mississippi.
Yes, sir.
Up there in Indiana doing their thing, man. Former Colorado Buffalo. Of course, he was at Indiana before coming to Colorado, was able to go back to his former team. And man, they're undefeated, #1 in the nation right now. Shout out to your Mississippi brethren,
Man,
Khalil
one
Benson
of
and
the
his
things
mom.
I'm elated to see that the world gets to see. Because when you look at the 100+ years of college football and the 4 or 5 years of transfer portal, this portal stuff is still new to us. And anytime something new, you have emotion and heartstrings tugging. And you just rewind 3 or 4 years ago, the venom that would be spewed both ways when somebody decided to transfer.
Mm.
I'm glad that the world gets to see, particularly from a Coach Prime, specifically from a Coach Prime and that interaction. Man, it really don't be no hard feelings, man.
Especially with
Like,
good people.
yeah, it's like dog, like the fan bases get worked up when somebody leave, and then all of a sudden the very person you were begging to come to your school, now they want to transfer. Oh, we ain't like him anyway. He ain't do this no way. Blah blah. Man, stop.
Yeah.
Like like that's not how it is in these locker rooms. Relationships are formed, and you see Coach Prime saying, "Man, we're gonna always be family." Like I
Mm-hmm.
was, I was DMing with Khalil the other day and DM throughout the season. Mississippi guy was at IU, came to Colorado, went back to IU. Dog, ain't no hard feelings. Same thing with like when Hood left. What's my man from Tulsa? I'm losing his name. Player after player after player that come or go. Man, wish you the absolute best.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't mad at you, but everybody wants it to be adversarial. Oh, he left because of this. He left because he mad, or they don't like him no more. And look how good he doing. Man, I want them brothers to do good. Shout out to Dennis in the chat, man. Glad you back with us. We still got
Yeah.
Bruce on our mind. Khalil was a big fan of Bruce. Great guy.
Yeah.
That's right.
Much love to the big fella on that right side. Improving that draft stock, dog. Go get that money. Keep balling out. And sure, we wish you a national championship on this side. You hear me? Unless Unc going for somebody else. Who you got for the national championship, Unc?
Cowboys not playing. Colorado not playing. Jack State not playing. I don't
I
give a damn.
told you, we know Cowboys not playing. Pentagon, hexagon, octagon, season gun. Cowboys. We talking about college football, Unc.
And none of them shapes you said can you spell. Let alone draw.
How
You
much you want to
you
bet?
could draw a hexagon to save your damn life.
That's a lie. I got it right in front of me right now.
Now this 3-yard now. We can pull up a page for notes and teleprompter and put a whiteboard on there and make you draw in front of everybody.
For real? Now you got some. I ain't even that advanced, so I ain't even gonna
I
act
bet
like
you
it.
ain't. I bet you
I
ain't.
bet you. I bet you the Cowboys ain't advancing either. It's talking about advanced.
Okay. It ain't over, Chico.
Advanced to Cancun.
You do realize like we win out and the Eagles just lose one.
And what did you say earlier today? If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk right now.
If and buts was candy and nuts, wouldn't this be a Merry Christmas?
There's a pentagon, there's a hexagon, there's an octagon, and there's a loser gun. All right.
And there is a hater be gone right above me. Hey, let me give this shout out
Man,
real
who you
quick.
got,
I got
man?
the bracket up there for college football. The Morning Run, the Pregame Network. Much love to Game Time. If you're trying to find a ticket to any event, whether it's one of these collegiate games right there coming up in the playoffs, bowl games, comedy show, NBA season, whatever the case may be, Game Time, download the app, create you an account, use the code BUFFS, Buffs. Use the code Buffs, and we're going to take $20 off your first purchase. Game Time, man. No hidden fees. You get to see the view from your seats, 3D image from your seats. No surprise stuff popping up at checkout. The price they say is the price it is. Tickets are transferred to you electronically. Sound sharing program if you want to buy the tickets and send them to your friends. All of that and then some. Hit the Game Time app. Create your own account. Use the code BUFFS. And me and Big Dog Chico, we're going to take $20 off your purchase.
Thought you was gonna be like, we're gonna show up and pop out of your cake. I'm like, no, that's gonna be you.
If you buy us
It's
a
just gonna be
ticket,
you.
We'll show up. We ain't just popping out no cakes.
Man, speaking of showing up and popping, I gotta go get some right quick to show you and show the chat.
Man, I thought you were gonna get her and turn around and twerk. You're talking about speaking of popping up and the way you lean. I was like, what?
I know you got excited.
Talking about the arch of your foot. I was like, what is he about to do, Lord?
I know you got excited, but no, that ain't what I'm talking about.
Go ahead, man. I'll talk to the chat.
All right, bet. Let me put this up for you, and I'll be right back. Let me go grab this.
And Coffee, I saw your thing about the email bouncing back. Type your email in the chat, and then I just email you directly, as the old folks say. They don't say directly; they say directly.
I have no idea what you've been saying while I was gone, so I might need to.
We got
put in the chat.
Jay Lona trying to get in, man.
Okay, we're gonna have people come on with your 30-second question or comment in a second after we get Unk's prediction on this national championship. Unless I don't know if do you want to go that far, Unk? Let's just go first round. What's your prediction on first round?
Oregon.
Okay.
Oklahoma. Ole Miss.
For sure.
Woo, man. Texas A&M.
Y'all let us know what y'all think in the chat right now. Let us know. The college football playoffs. Well, what we're going to start doing eventually, I went and picked them up yesterday. We're going to set it up for you guys, but I just wanted to give a sneak peek because we're going to eventually have some giveaways. Unc, I got to send you your shirts, but shouts out to Sugar Caddy Apparel. They make some of the best golf shirts and apparel out there. And thanks to our partners at I Can I Will Beverages. You can go find them on Instagram at I Can I Will Beverages. We have some new shirts that we're going to be wearing on here. And it is
Chico, take me off so they can see the full thing. So they see the wide shot.
And it is anti-bullying cans that the water comes in, but they also have some amazing merch. So I don't know if you can see this with my green screen or whatever, but I'm gonna try to show this to you guys. As you can see, I'm gonna start wearing it on the show. I'm gonna send you can't really see it right now.
Whatever you do, don't take that green screen down.
Yeah, you see that.
We're trying to see that coach all over the wall behind you. Chico really be doing the show from his bathroom, y'all. He's sitting on the toilet. Do not take that green screen down.
I'm sitting on the toilet for real. Damn, I'm gonna have to fix the green screen so y'all can see this, but I can put a picture up there eventually. But it has all over the shirt design has things like goals, strength, honor, confidence,
Cool.
anti-bullying, compassion, diversity, perseverance, discipline, heart, mindset, determination, integrity, things of that nature.
Chico, you remember when people used to, when you first got together, they would accuse me of bullying you?
Yeah, this is a perfect shirt for that. Anti-bullying.
Man, you the damn bully. You should mute me.
The hardest working green screen in YouTube, Walker said. Look at Chico reading big words. Me? Oh my gosh, Elanissa.
He practiced.
Yeah, I practiced first. I said, let me sound it out first before I do it. But y'all check these out when you get a chance. You can see the real shirts if you go to I Can I Will Beverages on Instagram. Go follow them right now and run it up. I Can I Will Beverages on Instagram and Facebook. And we're gonna see us in these shirts. And we're gonna have a giveaway. I got a bunch of them. Got that pack came in, Unc. He said you only get it.
Pack touchdown.
I got the packs in. I got them in. We're making it rain. So if y'all want to get y'all's, we're gonna have a giveaway coming soon on Unc and Chico and on TMR Live right here.
You got your workers in there doing your packaging?
Nah. Shout out to Brendan down at Sugar Caddy. Y'all can go down to Kamakana Ali'i Mall out there in Kapolei in Hawaii, out here in Oahu. You can get y'all some. Go to Sugar Caddy.
I will come see you, Chico.
You got to. They'll show love. I said I gotta get some. I don't know what size to get for Big Unc because you have the golf shirts like Warren Sapp be wearing. Coach Sapp wearing. Yeah. That's a different brand. That's a Wahoo Golf Apparel brand, but they make the same kind of type shirts. But these
look familiar.
Yeah, these shirts quality. They come from the same island, of course, but these qualities, man, these things will last forever. They got that.
Well, he gave me some of the golf stuff. It was 3X for me.
I was gonna say, so what size is best for you? 3X, 4X? You know, out here in Hawaii, they got 7X. So nothing's too big.
He gave me the same brand. It was 3. Not the same brand, similar. The golf ones you just described.
3X. Did it fit?
Yeah.
No, not really. Wait, you kind of paused right there. Huh? It did fit?
I say yes.
Okay, my bad. You pausing. So I said, okay, I got me a 2X. I'm trying to be model. Give me a 2X. Probably need a 3, but I got a 2. And so they had 7X, 6X, 5X. I said, man, I don't want to get one that's too big for Unc, but then I don't want to send that small for Unc because then he gonna clown for that.
You's a hater. You probably try to send me a medium and tell me that's all they had, so I look like a damn can of biscuits done busted open. You see, you don't ever want for your brother what you want for yourself. You just a classic hater. You like, yeah, all they had left was a large, just
Like you can give that one away though, at least.
He's a hater, man.
All right, so y'all stay tuned for that.
You and your boys go out on the scene. You see the booger and your homeboy knows and won't even tell her because the lady's about to come over.
Man, come on, man. That ain't me.
You tell your partner breath stink and won't give him no minute.
That ain't me. What's up? We going straight to the chat. We got our dogs checking in with us. Let us know what's your names, where you're checking in from.
Danny gonna show that shirt now. He gonna do nothing.
He's showing the pics. That's what he's showing.
What
up, Jay? What's happening?
Nothing much, man. Just going here. I have my team here. Okay, yeah. I got my security team here with me today. I just hooked them up. I don't know if you can see him. I have right here, this is my old friend Ace Freely and Little Bart Chuco right here. That's my new team, gentlemen. I want to tell you a story about this gentleman right here, Ace Freely. I've known him all my life. We grew up together on the same block. He's about 5 years younger than me. The youngest of 3 boys by that time. But Freely over here, he got bullied as a child, and because he had a lazy eye here, that's why he wears his glasses to this day. And the thing was, one day I see him getting bullied, and I came to his rescue, and picked him all up, and He got all unsheltered, brushed himself off and said, looked at me with that serious lazy eye and said, you know, Danny, I want to thank you for that. And one day I'm going to protect you. And so, needless to say, he moved on, and I heard he did some service for our country, special forces. I shall not say what, but as you can see there, old Little Bart's got some special skills himself.
I have.
But the thing is, Freely was in that country. I cannot say. Let's say it rhymes with Pyland, okay? And he was on leave, and during that leave, he ended up going to this village, and he heard one of the hardest of cries. It was a crying child. He went to that child, and he saw this little boy in the corner of a hut with the biggest of afros, right? And he said, "Boy, turn around." And he saw that boy, but he realized that boy was part Pylander because of his eyes weren't right. So the thing was, he didn't want to leave that boy there because that boy was abandoned because of the village didn't accept him because of his mixed breed. So he brought him back to America, and thus have you these two gentlemen here. But because I was on the podcast and got who I don't know what happened, all the people around me, I got a little nervous. As a matter of fact, I'm breaking out with some rash here. Had to put some lotion on this afternoon, but. But the thing is, Freely got a hold of me, and I didn't know who it was. He said he had some special skills and some services that I might be able to use. So he wanted to meet me at the local restaurant here, and I told him, hey, I've seen enough gangster movies to know I don't meet nobody in no restaurant, you know? So I told him, meet me at let's say, Small Mart parking lot. So as I was in the parking lot, I see this mountain of a man come walking up, and I said, oh, my Lord, I got intimidated a little bit. And he goes, is that you? I said, yeah. And he come up to me and he goes, I come to offer my services to you. I said, what? And he goes, he leaned in real slow and said, you don't remember me, do you? I said, no, I don't. He lifted up them glasses and I saw that lazy eye. I knew exactly who it was. And so here we are. This is my newest security chief. I told him, don't move and don't say nothing. So these guys follow directions very well, as you can see. And but I gotta go because I have a local meet and greet at 12 o'clock at one of the local stores. After that, I got to go talk to some old people, give them some motivational. They have what they call the old timers, you know. So, I just want to come on and tell you thank you for the exposure. I enjoy you guys. And one thing I do got to say here, I wrote it down. See, if I could change a frown and turn it upside down just for a while and turn it into a smile. Because all we have are moments, we need to maximize them and know that God's with you every mile. And that's all I got to say about that.
I'll give it up again, Danny.
God has a purpose for everybody. I'm not well off. I just want to reach the people, and and I know it's prime time. And Shedeur and Shiloh got it going on, and God bless all of you. And like I said, all we have are moments. We got to maximize them. I want to thank you guys. You even put me out on myself there. I was like, damn, Chico, I love you, man. So I got to be swearing. Like I said, if I could bring a smile to someone's face who's down, hey, I'm doing God's work right there. Ain't nothing more better to hear than to hear laughter and to see a smile. That's a beautiful thing. Then that's God's work.
Danny, you definitely put a smile on our face. We appreciate you checking in with us, dog. Uncle Neely and that lazy eye, we appreciate you for the back.
Security.
Story.
Look at Chico. Right, he got Chuco. I'm sorry. He got a special set of skills over there. And old Freely, look at him. Look at old Freely with that face. But you know what? I'm gonna get him to talk. If I can get him to talk, I'd like to bring him back on. How's that? Because I do a little bit of computer work. I do graphic arts. I'm a sign man. That's what I do. That's what I did. I'm retired now, but I still got some motion in the ocean in me. Still got to rock and roll, man.
Hey, Danny, you did a good job on that back there, man. I was wondering how you got a security hat on, Uncle Neely. Good job, man. Good job. We're gonna go to Pot of Coffee, my dog Jay, and we're also gonna go to Aretha Burton checking in. Then Danny, we'll bring you back soon. We appreciate you, big dog. Aretha Burton up here.
Then Danny is the black Sylvester Putty Cat on the cartoons. That's what I'm just spitting on that.
I thought a Putty Cat.
Hey, Danny. Hey, Unc, he came over here and roasted you, Unc.
I love it. It ain't bothered me in one bit. I love how he said I found you in the Thailand village.
in the
But
closet.
I got wrote. He cooked your ass.
Great job, then, Danny. Aretha Bird, you checking in from work? Oh, no. That's right. All right, we're going to go to Pot of Coffee first. Pot of Coffee, what's going on?
Hey, what's happening? Hey, just so you know, the name you see on the screen, that's my email. Just put gmail.com.
Gotcha.
But it's all one word.
Gotcha. I'm in you now.
All right, and then I will reply with what I was talking about right away.
Oh, it's up
already.
That's the chat.
Hey, y'all, we got Aretha Bird checking in from Walmart. Hold on, watch this. Aretha Bird, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm at work. I got one question. What did y'all do the nightcap? Because I went on there last night and mentioned us, and they just said, "Oh, about the challenge." I'm ready for the challenge, and they.
Y'all see what happened? Y'all keep doing that. We appreciate that, runners. Every show, y'all go there and y'all hashtag Uncle Chico. Like why y'all name all the other podcasts, but y'all ain't name y'all step brothers and cousins.
Yeah, but this is my work fam. We at work.
Work fam.
Work fam, what's happening?
Hey, I got a question now. I hate to.
Don't start.
Probably should DM it, but since we all here
No,
together,
you
if I send Chico up there to give me a TV, will you not check his receipt at the door and just ring it up with some tomatoes or something?
I don't work at the door. I'm in the pharmacy.
That's right. That's even better. If I said Chico up there.
Unc said, do y'all have some of
the TV?
Unc said, do y'all have some of those red peels up there? Y'all have some AB? Do y'all have some of those red peels?
Yeah, 25.
Oh, that's wonderful.
What's up?
Hey. You wonderful.
I'm right.
But I just wanted to know. I got to go.
You been with the same company 25 years. Chico ain't even been able to read for 25 years.
Hey, Unc, I just sent you an email back.
5 more years.
I just sent you, so it'd be
we appreciate your AB. Have a good day at work. Tell all your family we say hello. Already.
And also, I'm in a dilemma this week because I'm truly a Bears fan, but I rock with 12.
Here's what you do.
I got my jerseys. I got both of them.
Here's what you do, dog.
All right, I'm
the
listening.
Browns are what the Browns are.
Facts.
I'm gonna tell you what I would do if Shedeur was playing the Cowboys. I want the Cowboys to win. I want Shedeur to have the best damn game he ever had in his life. Throw for 600, 6 touchdowns, but lose by 1.
Well, I was gonna say that would have to be he would have to throw for 470 with 6 touchdowns, no interceptions, and run for 62 yards. Because those would be his career highs, I believe.
Make it happen. Let's make it happen. Hey, be sure, Coffee, to check on with Chico with the game live, and then 1 hour after that, we're doing a special Uncle Chico post-game Browns to break down the game.
I will definitely be in there now that I know y'all there. And did you get that email? Because I just sent it back.
Yeah, I got it right here. Yep.
All right.
Let me ask you this, Jay.
Yeah.
Since you're a lifetime Bears fan, real Bears fan.
Since 74.
How did this turnaround happen? Like so fast this year? What happened? What led to this turnaround?
Two things happened. First thing, you got to coach that new football. That new X's and O's and how to lead men. And the second thing is you went and put a line together. You can't run the ball and you can't throw the ball without a line. This ain't 7-on-7.
Mm-hmm.
He went and got 2 ex-Super Bowl champions to solidify his line. Caleb has all the talent in the world. We all know that. You know, he could throw the ball a country mile. Shedeur can too.
Yeah.
Their games aren't that so far apart. I think if they would have came out the same year, I would have taken Shedeur. Because of the ceiling's higher.
There you go.
And then his deep ball accuracy is a lot better than Caleb's. Caleb can throw it a country mile, but it's not as accurate. Like, look at every deep pass. The one perfect example, the one that Harold Fannin up the sideline.
Beautiful.
That linebacker had no choice. A nickel corner didn't have a choice on that. It was right past his ear, over the shoulder. Yeah. That's pinpoint accuracy. He's the only one in the whole thing. They had, at Berea, they had this net that they were throwing into. Shedeur walked up there. Everybody went. Shedeur went up there.
I saw that.
That tells you right there.
Exactly. And
He
I'm
did
sure
that
that
for
put it
15 minutes, and he was the only one that hit it. I was there that day.
and that put I'm sure that put something in the other QB's head. Like, damn, they really up here trying to do it and they couldn't do it. And here comes Shedeur. He's nothing but the bottom of the net. We appreciate you, Jay. We're gonna make sure we bring you back on
I appreciate
each and every
y'all.
time we need that Chicago Bear insight. And make sure you come on after the game also. We'll be right
And
here.
if you want to know anything more about this Michigan stuff with Sherrone, let me know, because I'm here.
All right. Bet
Oh,
that.
I thought you were gonna say you the cat expert.
Well, you know, I do like whitetail. You know what I mean? I'm an old player.
It snowed in
Popcorn
Chicago, baby.
All right, Rev.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you, Jay.
Oh,
Appreciate y'all.
giggity. Y'all don't woke
All
BJ
right.
Nelson up. They
We're
gonna
going
tell
straight
me
to Rev out of
What's
Sacramento. What's happening, Rev?
going on, y'all?
Man, we good, man. We just went from Central Cali to Aretha Burnout. I forgot what Aretha was.
She down in Baton Rouge. She down
Baton
south.
Rouge, that's right. Baton Rouge. We went to Michigan. Now we back out in California in Sacktown. What's happening?
Yeah, man. Hopefully everybody doing good. I gotta shout out my queen sisters.
That's
How
right.
y'all doing? To all brothers, salute. Uh, y'all flew around and made me famous. I started getting phone calls and I said, "What do I do? What did that? We seen you on YouTube." I said, "Man," I said, "Y'all ain't saying nothing." But I specifically came on. I don't know if anybody got some contacts where Deshaun Watson is being courted by Sacramento State.
Oh, should
Oh,
Deshaun
Jackson.
Jackson, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay. I was about to say
yeah. I said
Watson.
Watson.
Okay, all right.
Watson. I was thinking about the QB.
Okay, got
But they're trying to get him to. That is not a good move for him.
you. Tell us
I
why.
hope. Well, because Sac State has a maturity level they need to grow to get that caliber of coach. They're looking at the fact that he's had a winning season where he is, and they want somebody here. Now, uh, uh, what they got some good kids there. They got a lot of kids with potential there, but I just don't believe that they would ultimately do him right because they just got out of this debacle that they in now. Because it's like, okay, you need time to improve your image, is what I'm saying.
Mm.
He just won the HBCU Coach of the Year. He's from California.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
he-
Now,
the-
now they may now. Easy. They might have to back up they might have to back up the brakes, right? But if they want him, I would make them pay out the yin yang.
they got the money out there, right? They got Big Shaq out
Yeah.
there now. You got a lot of
But
us. Mike
but the thing
Bibby.
about it is, I would make them. I would make them stretch their budget
Mm. Yeah.
because if you, well, let's be honest, if you have to stretch your budget, you're not going to be too quick to do no mess ups.
Okay. We see where you're going with that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to smoke what you're rolling up. All right. I see where you're going with this.
Well, it's legal here. It's legal here. It's legal here.
Yeah.
I walk.
Hey,
I got to ride down the street.
what the coach in
My
Michigan
kids in
did
the
is
car.
legal too, but it can still cost your ass a job.
Damn, you ain't
Yeah.
lying.
Now, a while ago, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna get off. A while ago, Neil, you said something. You said something very true. And my sister Brian Randall, she was just agreeing. You know, uh, uh, Cat is go all the way back to the Bible days.
Undefeated.
David messed is undefeated. David messed up when he looked over that balcony. He saw Bathsheba taking that
Yeah,
bath,
taking that bath.
Yep.
Yeah.
and he got a case of the can't help it.
Hey, David said,
Right.
So yeah,
As
so
Big
yeah,
Daddy would say, did he do it with the lazy eye?
yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Man, Rev,
Hey,
we
And
hey,
appreciate that
Rev,
insight right there,
here's
Rev.
the killer part about it. Here's the killer part. David was already married.
yeah,
He was married to Saul's daughter.
Rev, I'm gonna
Man,
tell you
yep.
this, man. Let you go. It remind me of that time my old lady caught me for the third time. And she caught me messing. Red, hey, Red, come on now, Red. It ain't funny now. I'm trying to pull my heart out to you, Red. You got she caught me messing with this little midget lady. And she said,
Little person.
You told me you weren't gonna cheat on me no more. I said, damn, baby, can't you see I'm trying to cut down?
I was trying to cut back.
I'm done.
Rev, we
Put a toe
appreciate you,
tag on me.
Rev.
Put a toe tag on me. I'm about to flatline.
Hey, make sure you
All
come on and
right.
join us after the game. We're gonna be live after the Shedeur Sanders game this Sunday.
All
If you
right.
have a chance.
Man,
Already.
All right.
Appreciate you,
All
Rev.
right. Peace.
Chico, I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you what the world need, man. I'm gonna tell you what the world need.
A lot more laughter.
The world, yeah. The
Don't say
world
cat, huh?
need more preachers like Rev BJ Nelson.
You ain't lying.
We need more real pastors like Rev BJ Nelson.
And you know what? It would be foreign to me at this point had I not gone to that Bible school that you laugh about, because I had several pastors that was just like that. I was like, man, I didn't realize you guys are real people too. You know, I had a young pastor who had just started, whose father was a pastor his whole life, so he was kind of like a Lane Kiffin. You know, he was brought up in this like
Yeah.
Lane Kiffin was. Then I had an old school pastor who had been in so long that it was almost like, you know, I called him Jackleg because he had just divorced his wife and he was in the class looking at the young. He was tapping on my leg. Hey, Chico, you once me and him got cool. He's like, I don't think she came in with no panties on today. I'm like, hold up, pastor. I had to watch myself around that pastor. And then I had one from the University of Alabama who was straight by the book, you know, taught everything the right way, had those discussions. So, you know, you see them all across the spectrum. So it's not foreign to me to hear Reverend BJ Nelson speak as BJ Nelson sometimes. You understand me? But where else are you going to get that on the YouTube, on any sports show or entertainment show? You got Badass Uncle Neely, you got Big Dog Chico Priest, and you got
nowhere
all
in the
ins
middle
like this.
nowhere in the middle of the damn day.
Nowhere.
And
Nobody.
speaking in the middle of the damn day, do not forget, reminder yet again.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, Friday night, the morning run live Friday night. That's tomorrow.
Friday night.
Not lunchtime.
The mood
not
is right.
breakfast.
Gonna have some
Tomorrow
fun, show you
night.
how it's done. TGIF. I don't know if you young enough to remember that, people in the chat, or if you're old enough, but y'all remember that TGIF used to come on Friday nights on cable television? I think you was already outside when that was going on. I was in the house then.
How would you know?
Friday night. We had cable. Don't play me.
How would you
Don't
know
play
what
me.
was cable?
Don't play me. We
You might not know it was on ABC, CBS, NBC. I give you that, but you ain't know a damn thing that was on cable.
Oh,
you looking at the back of the TV, Mama? What this for? Boy, don't touch that.
Where you say we from? Where you say I'm from?
Selma.
So you telling me we didn't know how to steal cable?
Right. Y'all had cable. Y'all sure did. I forgot.
Even if we couldn't pay for it, you telling me?
I forgot. Spider Mike.
Okay,
Spider Mike went on top of the pole. My bad. Y'all had cable.
You better get right.
Yeah, I forgot. Y'all
Mama was a hustler.
Matter of fact, y'all had it before anybody.
Mama was a hustler.
Yeah. I remember that time
when
y'all was going to truly get cable, and the cable man came by and he said, "I got to disconnect you before I get you right, because y'all already had it."
Hey, yeah, that happened before. That's definitely happened before. Cable man come over there. We forgot we did already had cable. Now we try to get it legally, and he come over here. Hold up, I think y'all got back pay. Like, hold up, don't worry about it. We don't want cable no more. Don't touch nothing. Just leave.
Yeah.
No, you ain't got to unhook it. Just leave.
Get your hat,
dog out,
your coat, and leave.
The hell on. And that's what we're about to do. About to make like a tree and leave. Doo-doo. This has been another episode of TMR Live with Uncle Chico with the Goonsville hat and the
I got some
Goonsville shirt.
whitetail I gotta go
Y'all make
season
sure y'all
up.
go there. Definitely got to go get some whitetail. No, you know what? I'm not gonna say that.
No,
I
I'm
don't
for
even
real.
care
I'm
about
for real. I got some backstrap, as we call it. I got to season up. I'm gonna put it in the crock pot tomorrow.
Never in my life heard a backstrap.
Well, I don't know what they did to you down in Selma. If you
Bro, what
heard
the
of
hell is a
backstrap, get
backstrap?
in the chat. Let them know.
What the hell is a blackstrap?
Backstrap.
A backstrap. What? Only thing I can think of is that's if I said it, we'll get canceled probably. So you know I'm gonna say it anyway. That sounds like a strap on that you put on backwards to go to a Diddy party. What we
It
doing?
would for you, but it's actually venison. It's a piece of deer meat. I'm gonna put
Venison.
it on the crock pot. I got my cream of
Excuse my dog,
mushroom
venison.
soup. I got my onions, potatoes, celery, chopped it up in there. Put that thing on low by 6 hours. Woo, Chico, we're gonna have a ball.
Backstrap. That don't even sound like it's anything scrumptious or delicious. No ono there.
Let's do stick it here right here, man.
If y'all eat the backstrap, then what you call the deer penis?
We call it Chico.
All right, man.
Is what we call it. We call it Chico. We call it Chico. Hey, put that Chico over the gut bucket. We don't eat that part.
I'm going to eat some backstrap. I'm going to eat
I ain't finna
some
go
peanut
eat it,
butter
man.
and
I
jelly.
ain't cooked it yet. Louisiana Glen with me. Louisiana Glen, no. And that's the shark with the fork.
Backstrap. Hog maws. Bull
Hey,
ball.
Glenn, before I get going on it now, I already got one recipe in mind. If you got another backstrap recipe, hit me in the DM with it.
I know about deer meat, but I ain't never heard it called backstrap.
You got tenderloin, backstrap, roast. I mean, it's parts of the deer, Chico. Just like when you eat a chicken, you got wings, thigh, breast.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's all chicken, right? But it's parts of the chicken. I just knew it was deer meat. And deer meat had never been that good to me. It was real gamey. So I never got excited about eating Bambi.
And this is the man from this time last year was laid up in the hospital for eating something bad. But he want to talk about deer
Yeah,
gamey.
that was
you was eating gamey.
I ordered out, dog.
Yeah, I
I
bet it
would never
was.
order
Yeah,
that.
back pages. You ordered out.
I ordered a chicken parmesan pasta from Chili's, and it makes my stomach hurt every time I think about it. Now, I would never order that again in my life. What?
Thig Pen, just pray for him, man. Ain't no way ain't no way that man said did me that good.
I'll pass on it. Well, I'm gonna make me a nice turkey. I didn't make a turkey this Thanksgiving, but I'm gonna make sure I make one for Christmas. I'll put it online so y'all can see it. Maybe I need to make a how-to video so y'all can see the recipe. All right. Other than that,
Chico, I'm gonna
we'll
have
get up and out of here.
I'm gonna have Jasmine come on, and we're not
Jasmine.
gonna interview her. We're just gonna
Oh,
have her
Jazz.
on here live.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell the story about when I ain't tell her frog legs were frog legs.
I can only imagine.
She would tear them damn frog legs up, Chico.
And then she realized
And
what they were.
a lady at the next table was like, she said, I've just never seen kids so open to eating that. She loves them. I was like, yeah, she really liked chicken. And I winked at her. And then Jazz like, Dad, this ain't chicken? I was like, no.
Tell your kids the truth. I can see her face when she realized her dad been telling her.
Yeah, biting her mouth, and when she found out it was frog, she just let it fall out.
It just came out. Frog. Yeah.
I done my kids like that with squirrel, with rabbit, with deer.
Yeah, Maui Nui deer meat. Yeah, but
oh, y'all got deer on the island?
Yeah, it's some deer out here. I didn't
didn't know that.
realize it though. I think it's on the Big Island though, not Oahu. I think it's on the Big Island, and they actually go hunt out there. But you know what? It's a shame I haven't done yet, and I need to go do it ASAP. I haven't gone fishing one time out here, Unc.
Chico.
You would think that, huh? Because there's water everywhere.
Yeah.
We're from the south, but like, where do we fish, Unc? We fish in lakes.
Oh, y'all don't have no lakes? Y'all don't have no fresh water?
Ocean out here, cuz. You know what I mean? Like,
I still would thought somewhere on the island was a freshwater lake, though.
I think it is. I had to research it. It's somewhere I could take the kids to go fishing, or I can go fish somewhere. I think it's only a catfish pond, but other than that, I don't really care for catfish. But you know, maybe I'll go off the side of a bank or something. For real, I don't mess with no catfish. Catfish like pork.
Chico, what that man did in Michigan is that man in Michigan. You ain't got to stop eating catfish because he got caught.
Oh man. So yeah, I gotta go. Definitely go fishing. Y'all do some research for me and send me some fishing places I can go to here in Hawaii. All right. Go fishing
So
in
wait, now,
Alawa. No, you can't fish in
99.9% 99.9% of this audience on the mainland, you in Hawaii, and you want us to research a place for you to fish in Hawaii.
Yeah, they can do some research and send it to me.
Okay.
They can help out. That's what runners do. They're resourceful.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
How Coffee said he ain't from Selma, Unc.
He from Mars is where he from. Yeah, the Chico's a damn alien.
Like that didn't keep me from Selma. You know what? Deer meat.
Come on, dog.
Hold up. Chico is about to bougie.
Right there, perfect. He is right there. He is.
It's a damn shame. I've heard that before. That's a damn shame.
That's when I first started with him. I would mention Mississippi. He turned his nose up. Mississippi, man, you next door. What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? Like you literally next door.
That's why I know about him. Don't you know about your neighbor? Don't you know about your neighbor?
I know we in the same boat.
But you know, it's some things I'm not gonna go ask my neighbor for nothing that got to do with food, because I know they got roaches over there. You know, if I need somebody to fight or I need a gun or something, I'll go to my neighbor. But food or sugar, nah, I pass on it. I know what they do it over there.
Based on lot lines and the distance between houses, if that house got roaches, this house got roaches. They ain't got a problem that y'all ain't got.
That house harbor to their roaches. They leave out food and stuff for their. We try to keep our place clean.
That very well could be the case.
Yeah.
But no, you ain't even act like they got a problem that you ain't got. And y'all live next door to each other.
You ever say, I'm from Bama, and sometimes I side eye you, Chico. Damn. I just got out of it.
That joke got out there and got said, did it?
That's what they say in the South.
Yes, it did it.
Yes, it did it. All right, before we go, one quick story real quick. My cousin, I think I told this a while ago, but I got to tell it again because it's relevant. My cousin from Selma, of course, her mom, my auntie, moved them to Montgomery. How far is Montgomery from Selma? 47 miles, 30 minutes in the car, right?
And if they got roaches in Montgomery, you got them in Selma.
No, even worse though. She came back after maybe a month or two living in Montgomery, 47 miles away, 30 minutes in the car. She came back talking with a different accent, trying to talk proper.
She did.
Hello, we was like, "What you doing?" She's like, "I don't live here anymore. I live in Montgomery." Oh, you 47 miles up the road. You ain't got no different accent.
Now that's the Diddy, Chico. That is the Diddy.
That is the Diddy like a mother. I'll never forget that, dog. She came back with an accent, boy. Woo!
Oh boy.
All right, man. This has been another great show of the morning run. 1 hour and 19 minutes. Guess we'll let it at 121 just to keep things uniform. Shout out to Coach Prime. We got the camp coming up in June. We already previewed it for you guys, the women's camp. Y'all make sure y'all check out the details at the Pregame Show or the Pregame Network on YouTube. Make sure y'all follow me at Big Dog Chico. That's BIWGDOWG on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We had some other things to talk about, but we'll make sure we get them in the next show. All right. Emmett Smith's comments on Kevin Stefanski, Coach Mike Martz, on Shedeur Sanders, Bug, keeping up and keeping all receipts and responding to all those comments. Y'all make sure y'all follow us on social media. Stay up to date.
Chico?
You want to leave them with some?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna leave Danny with like what Rick Ross said to Meek Mill.
Oh.
Got so many shades, they swear I got a lazy eye.
Yeah. He did say that. He did say that. Hey, man, y'all put a W in the chat for us. W the chat before we get up out of here. Appreciate y'all joining us for another episode of TMR Live with the badass Uncle Niggly and Big Dog Chico Cleasy. And yes, I changed the thumbnail because I had the wrong one up there first time.
And shout out to Sedity Chico.
Sedity. And we up and about of here. Shout out to no, you can't call me Sedity. Because it's kind of like C Diddy. You know what I mean? Can't be that.
You can't. Oh yeah, Chico Diddy, right? You see Diddy because your ass need to be right where he at.
We had 121. We had 121, Unc.
You watched the documentary. What's your thoughts? He said, man, they need to leave Diddy right where he at.
Take that. We up and about here. Peace and peace. Y'all. Chico is from Greenbow, but claiming Selma.